I just got back from field hockey tryouts and I was told that I can't play. This is because we only have a girls' team and I'm a boy. So it was suggested that I just play on the girls' team, and this was fine with me, so I went and I did some research, and it turns out that there have been cases like this before. I looked it up, and by Vermont state law, if a school only has one team per sport, then it has to be gender neutral, because it'd just be sexist if girls were excluded from playing basketball, or if guys were excluded from playing soccer, or something like that. And so, for example, we had one football team at North Country, and as you'd expect, it was almost all guys on the team. But by law, if a girl wanted to play, she'd have to be able to. So last year we did in fact have one girl on the team. And I figured this would just go both ways, and that I could go and play girls field hockey and it wouldn't be a problem. But not so. Apparently the Vermont Principals Association is above Vermont state law. And so, according to them, girls are allowed to play boys' sports, but boys are not allowed to play girls' sports. This is because if a girl wants to play a boys' sport, it's always just going to be because she wants to play the sport and not just because she wants to look at her tadgers. Whereas if a guy wants to play a girl's sport, his motives aren't going to be so clean, and he's always going to have mixed reasons. Because obviously all boys are just perverted pigs and all girls are feminist saints. And no one could just fathom the fact that maybe I just wanted to play the sport because it's a fun sport to play, and I'd rather just play on the boys' team, but we don't have one because America sucks. But anyway, I got to the tryouts and I was told to speak with the head of the athletics department, and so I did, and he told me I wasn't going to be able to play. I protested and I told him about the laws, and he said that it didn't matter, and I'd have to take it up with the VPA anyway. And so I accepted that, but while we were talking, tryouts were starting, and I didn't want to miss that, so I asked if I could just go and practice with everyone else right now, and take it up with the VPA later that night, so I wouldn't have to miss the first day of practice. He said, no, you couldn't possibly do that. I mean, there's liability issues, and you could hurt someone, and so I just said, we're stretching, I'm not going to hurt anyone. And he said, I don't care.